From the Gettysburg Museum of History Studios, high atop Baltimore Street, in a maximum security facility complete with central air, it's AG Today.
Hey, I'm Gary Edelman.
Hi, this is Wayne Motz.
Hi, I'm Joey, Sir AC, and you're listening to Addressing Gettysburg.
And that's the coolest.
And that's the coolest.
Hi, this is Caroline Janey, and you are live on Addressing Gettysburg.
I love this podcast.
You're listening to Addressing Gettysburg Today.
Okay, God, I hate technology. You know what I mean? Hey, Beth, you want to get in your shot?
Sorry. I was figuring you were going to have to run back over there. So
Right, yeah, well, you never know. I might. I still might. Everything okay back there now, Court?
We are great.
Okay, very good. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. We actually had to not cancel, but reschedule a show yesterday with Stu Dempsey. I'll wait for you to finish. No, go ahead.
I was making sure we were live on Facebook.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, fine.
Although it looks like it's frozen. No, okay.
Just trying to be helpful.
I know, I'm just teasing. I had to reschedule a show with Stu Dempsey yesterday because I come in and I don't even know what happened. It turned out I had to update my computer.
Really?
That's what I had to do.
Like a full-on update?
The software, you know.
Oh my God.
And for whatever reason, it wasn't. I don't even know. But anyway, I got
That's
it working.
I'm sorry.
So then we started this show just now, and Court's like, "Hey, it's frozen on something else," and I was like, "What?" You know.
It's been a weird day all the way around.
It has been a weird life.
I've been on emotional highs and emotional lows.
Yes, I heard you. My condolences on the passing of your friend back home in Clarion.
Thank you.
But yeah, you know what they say. Leg 'em down and smack 'em yak 'em. They also
if you had
say,
known Hank, he would have thought that was hilarious.
I'm sure he would have.
Mm-hmm.
And they also say this.
Dybbuk schmibbuk, I said more ham.
Okay, so much to talk about and do today with everybody. First of all, let's see, we've got Court in the back there. How you doing, Court?
Hey, Matt.
Hey, look, it's a full
Court.
house back there.
Full house.
Faithful.
We've got so many people back there. We've got Amira, Erica, Debbie, Rebecca, our guest today, and Cynthia just came in just in the nick of time. Cindy, just in the nick of time. Welcome. Hope you had a good day. And, oh, man. Well, let me tell you, first of all, while the music is playing, I had 6 shows this week.
Yeah, you said you were going to have them back to back.
Yeah, we started Sunday with, now I've wanted to do a show about this for forever, and rather fortuitously, the guy who's like the expert on the subject accidentally sent me a message a couple months ago on
it's always
Facebook.
good how that works out.
Yeah, and and he said that he was coming to town, and he talks on Charlie Weaver. He's an expert on Charlie Weaver. Cliff Arquette.
That's craziness.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to do a show about him, but I don't know anybody who really can talk, you know, deeply on him. And so I said, would you like to do the show? And he goes, yeah, I'll do it when I come down. So he was down, and we did a show. He brought his head in.
I saw that. That's creepy as hell.
Yes, bring me his head, is what I said, and he did. And so we used Charlie Weaver's head as a prop. By the way, those wax heads are heavy.
They're heavy and they're creepily realistic.
Very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Very realistic. He was sitting here next to me the whole time, and every once in a while I kept looking over and thinking there was a
person sitting
disembodied head, you know, sitting there. And I was like, oh, that poor person. But then I realized it was wax.
Oh.
I hate to interrupt, but we are frozen.
Oh my God. Are we really? Well, you know what? I don't care. Sorry, folks. You're just gonna have to live with it, I guess. I don't know. I can't
Are we
see
recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay.
Looks like.
Yeah. Well, at least it's frozen on a handsome part. Okay. Well, we're back to freezing. I don't know. I'm ready to quit anyway, so it doesn't matter if it freezes. I've got maybe a couple more months of this, and then I'm done. So anyway, so we had Charlie Weaver. We did that. We did the differences in the staffs between Lee and Meade with Doug Dowds. That's for Patreon. Christian Keller was on for Patreon. The practical uses of Civil War knowledge. Dan Casella came out to talk about the Battle of Williamsburg. Larry Daniel, Richmond's view of the Western Theater, which I thought was interesting, like the politicians and everybody there.
That's great.
And so, so that was it. That's what we did.
I love it. That's awesome. And that's a lot of work in 1 week.
It is. It's exhausting. It's 2 shows a day. And and then we Court and Amira and I went out on the battlefield last night because it was nice.
Yeah.
And we brought the camera out, and I shot a couple of I shot another one of those sights and sounds of Gettysburg videos. And so
It was very nice.
it was a beautiful night last night.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Amira got some good gaming in on my phone, too.
Oh, good. So let's see here. So one of the things I wanted to share with you all is that Courtney, usually it takes a while for somebody to make it on the board. But Courtney made it on really very quickly. Last week's show had so much. Here's something I noticed that Court does. I don't know if this is just because he was, getting a feel for things and stuff, but he'll do this thing where he'll say something like, "That's good."
Yeah, he draws.
Right, he draws it out. And there was so many of them. I had to pick a few of them. But anyway, so here's some Courtney out of context. This is a good one.
You ever had rattlesnake?
Okay. And then I like this one.
Hey.
Okay. And then there's...
Do you...
It sounds like you got a stomach ache.
Do you... No.
See that? No.
I'll never experience another winter in my life when I get FU money. Oh.
That's right. I like that one.
Oh.
It's like, how low can your voice go?
Right.
We've got you guys playing over here at Urgent Care. Today was sad.
That's just a fact. So
Yeah,
I just,
you just kept that on.
Court, congratulations. You made it on the board in record time.
Thank
sir.
you.
Record
It's such
time.
an honor.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying.
Well, this is something that, you'll have to wait for the video to come out tomorrow to see, but I think I'd like to share with everybody. Last week, we were talking about little Ezra at Gettysburg Rocks.
Yeah.
And we were talking about his, his first time seeing a live band. And so we were instructing him on how to rock.
Yeah.
And I just cut out a little part of it here. This is during the breakdown. Hopefully we don't get copyright dinged here, but I don't think we will for a cover. But let's see. Here we go.
Now you have to get down low. Until it gets loud again. And then you get up and you dance around.
He's like,
It's like, what the hell are you talking
Feel
about?
the groove. Feel the vibe.
It's almost there.
It's almost there. And the real power is in the silence. The real power is in the silence. That's where the feeling is. Ready? Listen. Silence. Oh!
There he is rocking out.
isn't he the cutest?
He is the cutest. He is. And he loves rocking and rolling, and he did it there.
He explained it all to Grammy the next day, like the next week. How to rock out at a song. You got to get down, Grammy. Then go up again.
Was that Dishwalla?
I believe that was Dishwalla.
Dishwalla, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're number one. By number one, I mean only hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 90s were wild, weren't they?
They were crazy.
They
a
were
lot
of one-hit wonders.
Full of one-hit wonders. That's what it's just
But
going to
they
say.
were great songs.
They were.
Yeah, like Bittersweet Symphony,
Oh, yeah.
Third Eye Blind.
Chumbawamba.
Third Eye Blind, I never really got into that. Chumbawamba, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great. You know, they're an anarchist band.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. They, what other song? That was the only song they had, but they've been around a while, though, right?
What, Chumbawamba?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm pretty
kidding
sure.
right now?
Oh, that's why there was that echo, because we had the monitor on, or the thing on.
The intercoms.
Yeah, the 90s, I hated them. I hated the music in the 90s.
I hated them.
Yeah, I did not like the music in the 90s.
But
But
now
when
you
you
like it
compare
now.
it to post-2000 music, where music had just lost its soul and it got more computerized, I missed the 90s was like the last decade. I'll give you till maybe 2005, where like music was real.
Yeah.
Meaning people made it.
Yeah.
And to me, that's music. That's soul.
I will say, if you go back and look at music that came out in 1997,
Right.
I think you will find out of the whole decade of the 90s, 1997 seems to be the year that the music has carried on.
97, 98.
Yeah.
Like the Wallflowers.
Yeah.
No. This guy.
Nah. Oh.
I don't know. What came out in 97, 98? What
Well,
was,
I knew I shouldn't have opened my mouth because
shouldn't
I
have.
knew you were going to ask.
Yeah,
and now I
yeah.
can't think of anything.
Do you know,
Hold
Court,
on, I
off the
can
top of
look
your
up.
head?
Oh, yeah.
You agreed.
Urban Hymns by The Verve. I think Third Eye Blind's first album came out in 1998.
Was that the one? Do, 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 do,
Yep.
do, do,
Semi-Charmed Life.
Yeah, awful.
No, that's a great song.
No.
Semi-charm kind.
Do you wear your assless chaps when you listen to that song?
Oh my God.
Not exclusively.
Where have all the cowboys gone?
Oh.
Candle in the Wind.
You ever had rattlesnake? Tastes like chicken.
Unbreak My Heart.
Unbreak.
I Believe I Can Fly.
Oh, no. No.
Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
Hey. When did
Mbop.
Oh, yeah.
Millennium come out?
I don't know.
Was that
Millennium?
99 or 2000?
Who's that? Will Smith,
Smith,
or Will I Am?
No,
I
Will
Want
Smith.
You by Savage Garden.
That's not a bad one.
Oh, God. Well, So, Bop, that was a big one.
I'll
That
tell
was-
you who Matt doesn't like.
Who's that?
Which is a shame because they are avid listeners. Counting Crows.
They're avid listeners. No, they're not.
He only likes one song. No.
I do. I only like one Counting Crow song.
A Long December.
Yeah. I can't take his voice.
Yeah.
It's like
Really?
I can't take Bob Dylan's voice.
What about
How does it
Jacob
feel?
Dylan?
Hey. What? Jacob Dylan is better. He learned to carry a tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Wallflowers.
Yeah. No, they're good. I don't mind them at all.
Hey.
Did they have more than one song?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One headlight.
Yeah.
The
Sixth Avenue
second
Heartache.
headlight.
Their album, Bringing Down the Horse from 1996. Wonderful.
Bringing Down the Horse.
Yeah. Bringing Down the Horse. Three Marlenas.
Benny Mardones.
No.
Mm.
Trace Margaritas.
Ah. Three margaritas.
Why do all their songs have numbers in them?
I don't think they all do.
Well, there's
Some
two.
of them do.
Well, yeah, Sixth Avenue Heartache, One Headlight.
Oh yeah, Sixth Avenue Heartache. That's right. That was
Yeah.
That
no.
features the backing vocals of
Wait.
Adam Duritz from Counting Crows.
What's that Bruce Springsteen song?
Streets of Philadelphia.
No. Isn't there a Springsteen song with Avenue? Something freestyle. Isn't that an Avenue song? Fifth Avenue Freestyle or something?
No, 10th Avenue
10th
Freeze Out.
Avenue Freeze Out.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
There
Wow.
you go. Okay.
Pulled that from the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
How do you know that if you don't like Bruce?
Because I know what I hate.
Oh,
I know what I hate
He's
I
totally making
quit.
it up. He listens to Bruce Springsteen
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
What you don't know is on the back side of all of these panels in here is pictures of Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, I flip them around when no one's around.
I strongly support that.
And I go, Bruce, you're so great. Speaking of great, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great guest today. Let me tell you, when you come to Gettysburg, there's many things to do. Many wonderful things to do.
It's huge.
And this is one of them. Civil War tales. Now, you'll hear that and you'll think it's stories from the Civil War. But this is why it's clever. Because it's spelled like tales. Like what Bethany had to have removed when she was 8. And sorry, Beth, I know I wasn't supposed to tell that.
That's a defect.
And it is a very impressive museum for you to go into. If you haven't gone there yet, you really, really must go in next time you come to Gettysburg. It's right across the street from the Gettysburg Tour Center where you get the bus tours. And it is, it is a very unique thing because what you get to see when you go in there are dioramas of various scenes from the Civil War, but cats are fighting the battles, not people. And it is handmade. It has taken a lifetime to do all these, and I'm assuming they're still doing more. So we have Rebecca from Civil War Tales coming on. She's going to tell us how it all works. I think I saw she had something in her hand, so she brought something with her.
A visual aid.
A visual aid, so we will see what that is in a moment. We'll be right back, pardon me, after these words. And go to break 1 there, Court. Thanks.
You got it.
We'll be right back. But will we? Stick around and find out.
No.
The Gettysburg Museum of History, located right here in the center of Gettysburg, PA. Owner and curator Eric Dorr grew up here and has spent his life collecting and preserving history through artifacts ranging from the Civil War, the Battle of Gettysburg, World War II, presidential items, pop culture, and more. His museum is free and open to visitors Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 5 p.m., where you can stop by and immerse yourself in some of the most amazing artifacts that you would never believe exist in the middle of Gettysburg. If you're a fan of Band of Brothers and Everything Easy Company, you'll love his exhibit featuring the Dick Winters collection and artifacts from D-Day. You can even own your own piece of history by buying one of the many relics they have for sale in the museum and on the website gettysburgmuseumofhistory.com. The Gettysburg Museum of History is a non-profit 501c3 organization with a foundation that allows all purchases and donations to keep the museum operating and open free of charge. They have been featured on the History Channel, the Travel Channel, the Smithsonian Channel, and the Science Channel. Now you can check them out on American Artifact, the series on the YouTube channel, The History Underground. So that's the Gettysburg Museum of History at 219 Baltimore Street or the gettysburgmuseumofhistory.com.
You're back with Matt and Bethany on AG Today.
Still frozen, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. I'm going to throw all this shit out the window. That's what I'm going to do.
Why? You can't get out the window.
I'm going to bring it downstairs and throw it in the dumpster. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest today is Rebecca, and she is from Civil War Tales, which is over on Baltimore Street. Rebecca, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So, okay, I've been in there twice, and every time I go in, I'm thoroughly impressed by what you do because I know the amount of work that goes into doing something like this, and I can't imagine myself having that much patience and focus, and I used to, but I don't anymore, and so I'm really impressed that you do it. But there's so many pieces in one of these dioramas. Is it technically a diorama? Is that what they are?
Yeah, that's what we think. That's what a diorama is.
I think I agree with you. So, where did this come from? This goes back to childhood, right? Like you did this as a kid.
Yeah, so we started, we being my twin sister Ruth and I, we started making our cat soldiers when we were 11. Okay. And it really just kind of happened. I read biographies on Generals Lee and Grant, and then I liked the two generals, so I made them out of clay because we were always fiddling with modeling clay. But we also always had cats as pets growing up. And so we always catified everything. And so Lee and Grant automatically came out as cats in uniform with beards. Yeah. and then we got into the Civil War, so it just took off. We kept making them and started doing dioramas a couple years into it.
So when you made your first diorama, what was it?
So it's actually, the first one is Stonewall Jackson getting his nickname at first Bull Run.
Okay.
So it's fun looking back over that and seeing that even the first scene that we set up was telling one of the stories that caught our interest. And that's always been what has inspired the dioramas.
So you weren't just, from the beginning, you weren't just making a generic battle scene. You were doing a specific
piece
vignette from a battle.
For the first couple years, they were our toys fighting our other toys. Yeah, but being non-hardening modeling clay, eventually we got tired of fixing up the saddles and bridles on cavalry horses after cavalry battles. So that's why we started doing the stationary scenes. But yes, those are based off of stories.
And how many, have you ever sat down and figured out how many figures you've created in your life?
So we do have a census. We started keeping that around Y2K. Because we were approaching Cat 3000. So we don't know who Cats 1 and 2000 are, but Cat 3000 was placed on Battery Wagner. He's part of the 54th Massachusetts. Wow. At midnight on Y2K. We had to take the diorama to a friend's house. So while everybody else was banging pots and pans in the driveway, we were putting Cat 3000 on our diorama.
You couldn't care less, right? That's amazing.
Our census is over 10,000 now. We hit 10,000 last year.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea.
Yeah, no. Have you've been in there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, which of all the scenes that you have depicted, which one has the most figures in it?
So the most is Pickett's Charge, the angle at Pickett's Charge. It has 3,000. Little Round Top, the diorama is bigger, but we didn't quite hit 3,000. It's 2,650 on it.
Still, you had to make all those.
Yeah.
And the horses are horses, or the horses are dogs?
No, they're all horses. And so you can tell that...
I would make the cats ride dogs.
You can tell that we didn't really think about it. There's no deeper meaning. So looking back on it, we realized that playing outside as kids, as Robin Hood, we were always cats, and the imaginary bad guys, the Sheriff of Nottingham and all of them, were always dogs. And so that's not because we don't like dogs. We have one now. But that's just because cats and dogs don't get along. And so since both Lee and Grant came out as cats, you can tell I liked both of them. So it wasn't cats versus dogs. And then since I didn't think about it, I just automatically, I just made them and they automatically came out as cats. We weren't like, oh, hey, let's do, General Lee as a cat and General Grant as a cat. Hey, we should do, riding dogs. It was just, they came out and they ride horses. Yeah. And we like horses. So they, have horses and cannons and all that. We do have one clay dog. He's a dog. He's not a soldier.
And which one is that in?
He's in a little scene with a photographer. He's not anybody specific, but we have a group of soldiers getting their photo taken with their mascot. So
that's adorable. Now, is your sister's nerdiness also the Civil War?
Well, see, we're twins, so we do everything together. And so she kind of got drugged into this by me.
Right.
So I would make the Confederates. She would make the Yankees. She likes doing buildings. I like doing ships. So, it kind of, we do it together. And now that we're older, it's fun seeing how we're different. And even with making the dioramas, we like different things. But our other hobbies are slightly different too. Very similar, but slightly different.
So what year did you open?
We opened fall of 2015.
2015. Oh, so 10 years. You're coming up
so
on.
This year we celebrate 30 years of making our cats come June, and come Labor Day, it's 10 years of the museum, 10,000 cats and one dog.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
That's awesome.
And how many horses?
We're approaching 800. It's 789, I think, right now.
I mean,
that's
you
not
have
counting ones we've squashed in over the years. Ditto for the cats.
You have you depict the fight out on East Cavalry Field.
Yep.
And there was something. I remember we went in there. This was years ago, so I don't remember specifically what it was, but there was something that off with one of the horses. One of the horses is you were saying. Can you pick out the one that we bought? I think it was
East Cavalry Field. We have 20 store-bought horses on that one. So, and over 300. Yeah. clay horses. And so people have fun picking out the 20 store-bought ones.
Were the store-bought ones out of some kind of necessity or?
No, we grew up in a good time frame when there were good model horses for sale cheap at Toys R Us. And so for a few years, our birthday Christmas lists were model horses for our cavalry. But we would also make clay ones too. So now, for the cavalry battle where they're galloping, we weeded out the standing horses and stuff and retired them and just kept the running ones. So it just works out that's 20.
So how did you go from this is something that you and your sister did as like a fun little hobby to, hey, let's open a museum in Gettysburg? Because that's a
big
pretty
leap.
Well, it's a leap, but it's a leap of faith too, right? That this is going to work.
Yeah.
Like, so what happened? How'd you do that?
So in high school, we were homeschooled. So in high school, we started doing Civil War lessons to other homeschooled students. And so we used our dioramas as visual aids, and the kids really enjoyed seeing them. And then we also started working at a retirement community. And so we were just wait staff in the restaurant, but one day a year we would take our dioramas over and put them on display for the residents to see. And they really enjoyed seeing them too. And so college, I started kind of toying with the idea, not really thinking that we could start a museum, but you take some small business courses anyway. And then there was one resident who every year was like, you should take these into schools. And so finally in 2012, I listened to her and started considering the possibility and decided that a museum would be better.
So you never took them into schools, or you did for a while?
No, because by 2012 we had Pickett's Charge, which is
huge.
Yeah, 5.5 by 7.5 feet. We knew a Little Round Top would be 11 feet long.
Jeez.
And Fort Sumter's really heavy because of all the clay we put on the walls. And so it's just one of those things where they're getting bigger and bigger. And we're like, yeah, maybe we should bring the kids to the dioramas instead of the other way around.
So Little Round Top is 11 feet.
Yeah.
And so is it like got its own room in there? Because
yeah, when we first opened the museum, we were just using half of the first floor. Then a few years later, we expanded over. And as soon as we rolled Little Round Top into the big room, it just decided to grow. It didn't, but it looked like it grew. I was like, this is my room. We're like, can we put anything in with you? Nope, this is my room.
It's just me.
So it can squish to the side. We can, but it's happy in the middle of the room.
11 feet by what?
4'8". Wow. Yeah. Take a doorway and multiply it out.
Yeah.
Because it's in 6 sections.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember when you were working on. That's when I was in there. You were I don't know if you had just started it, but it was a work in progress. It wasn't finished.
Yeah, we started it in 2013 and then unexpectedly bought the house and moved out here to open the museum. So the diorama has been on hold for a good bit. So we just finished it last February, a year ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So that's really, yeah, it has. Because, you had it out in the.
Yeah.
And I guess you work on it right there in the museum. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably easier than lugging it around.
I mean, we didn't have anywhere else to put it.
Yeah, right.
So how long does it take you to make a figure?
Yeah.
We figured it's about 10 or 15 minutes. I think they were a little bit faster when we were kids, probably more like 7 minutes, but
I'm sorry.
We've gotten slow.
Do you know how long it would take me to make a figure?
Well, in our defense, we started at a size that was comfortable for us. So the original ones are about 2.5 inches tall. And then when we started doing dioramas and wanting them to scale, we already had Pickett's Charge, and you can't fit the whole Confederate line on your bedroom floor if they're 2 inches tall, and it's to scale. So we had to make the cat smaller and the diorama bigger, and now we're down to 3/4 of an inch tall.
Yeah, these are really tiny, and I mean, the paintbrushes must be really small, like 2 hairs.
So fortunately, for the most part, they're colored clay.
Oh.
So the old non-hardening clay that we started off with was colored. And then we switched to Sculpey. That's what we use now. Sculpey is nice because you can bake it off in the toaster oven. And Sculpey 3 is nice because it's colored. So some of the early Sculpey guys we had to paint, but...
And you're not using any molds for these or anything, huh?
No, just our fingers.
How about the caissons and the cannon? Are they clay too that you're making?
The wheels are clay, the gun barrel's clay, the limber chest and the gun carriage is wood.
You do those wheels by hand?
Yeah.
How? How do you get the spokes
You roll
like that?
it out. Well, the harness on the horse is also rolled out clay.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't have that patience to be that meticulous. Wow, that is so impressive. Now, what is it? May I hold that and show the camera? Yeah. Okay.
Because you know where the cameras are, and I
don't understand how detail oriented this actually is.
Yeah. Now, what is this depicting?
So that is a limber team that we had made for Hazlitt's battery coming up Little Round Top. So we made the horses, they're pulling strenuously and all that, and then we changed our minds and decided that we wanted gun number 3, which is the only one that came up under horsepower, to already be on the crest and unlimbering the cannon. So we didn't need pulling horses anymore. So we decided to make a little traveling mini diorama. And so that's them, which also meant then I had to make another cannon and limber for the diorama. So...
Wow, look at that. And the detail of the parrot gun, and oh my God.
And they're historically accurate.
Yeah.
Like that's what I always tell the kids is like, if you go over there, it's not like it's just like my version of a diorama like where I'm making it up.
The harnesses and then the saddles. Geez.
I think that's what makes it nice for like the Civil War buffs and licensed battlefield guides. And all, also because they appreciate the historical detail and
yeah. Do guides bring their tours in when they have kids and show them? And
they don't bring them in, but we do have a few guides I think that mention us, which is nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Well, I mean, it's a great tool for kids to learn because cats. Yeah, they love cats,
and it's also helpful for. For people who aren't into the history, so the cats make a little more fun, so they come in. But then either they leave wanting to learn more about the history because now they're intrigued, or we've had several people when they're looking at Little Round Top comment that now it's clicked what they were hearing when they were taking the battlefield tour, or when their friend was telling them about the fighting on Little Round Top or something, and they didn't quite understand. But now seeing it on the diorama, that it finally makes sense. Yeah. And so it's really helpful that they can help people understand like that too.
You're currently in your winter hours.
Yeah.
But that ends in April.
Yeah, so April 1st we switch to our summer hours.
All right, which are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
And then you're closed Sunday and Wednesday.
Yeah, and Saturday is 10 to 8.
How come you don't close 2 days in a row so you have a nice weekend for yourself?
Because we don't work on Sunday, and Wednesday was when our Bible study was. So it's very practical. Because when I used to work, when we first moved out here, I worked at the Wyndham Hotel in the restaurant. And so I would get off at 3. So our museum hours were like 3 o'clock to, whatever. And so we'd only be open for a couple hours. And then I'd have to close again for supper.
So now, is this your only job? You don't do Wyndham or anything else now? So it's replaced your need to work at another job?
Yeah, so I do the museum full-time. Ruth is still a full-time lawyer with Steve Rice Law.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's a lawyer. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know her, but I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually she's at work when I get to do these things.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It sounds like you got the fun side of the bargain.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Now, so what types of people typically come into the museum?
I would say it's a full range. I would say probably for the most part, it's 30-somethings, without kids, but they're out here for the experience, or like a pour tour or something, like I don't know. But I mean, we really get the whole gamut. Whether it's families with kids, licensed battlefield guides, everybody in between, cat people, history buffs. It's a lot of fun being able to reach, a wide range of different people for different reasons, and they can all like them.
Right.
And then it's always fun, like when someone comes in thinking they won't like it, and then they end up loving it.
It's hard to explain. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard to explain because people think you're making it up. And I always...
Yes, which is what's so great about it, is at first they think you're joking, and you're like, no, really.
Like,
and
legit.
Then you got to go in and look at it.
You have to go look.
It's not funny.
We have had a couple people who comment either that they saw it come up on social media, thought it was fake news, or they show up and they're like, I had to come and see if it really existed. And we're like, you exist.
Yeah, you exist.
And then others come and they're like, Oh, I'm so glad it's play cats. I thought they were taxidermied. Like, no, they're not.
Oh God,
Right?
that would be twisted. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So when Little Round Top was closed, did you close the Little Round Top display?
No, but we did start racing the Park Service because we're like, we're never going to finish this diorama if we don't start focusing on it. So we're like, we're going to race that. So neither of us made it by the deadline. We both ran late, but we beat the Park Service by like a smidge.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you were working on it still when that was closed.
That's funny.
Now somebody was asking if they come down like next weekend. So the winter hours, which are still in, are 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday, closed Sunday and Wednesday. So it's similar, but not the same. Yeah, it's just the afternoon. So just remember that. And then April 1st starts the summer hours. God, summer can't get here fast enough, I'm telling you.
And if you can't remember that, we do have them posted on our website,
which is Civil War Tales, TAILS.com. And don't confuse that with Civil War Trails, totally different organization. You can email them info@civilwartales.com, or you can call 717-420-5273. Rebecca, thank you very much for coming on. Good luck with this. Your continued success. This is really cool. We'll try to come in. Cindy, you haven't seen it yet, have you? No, we're going to go in this year and see it. So that's it. You should go in too, ladies and gentlemen. And until you do, you're going to have to listen to this commercial. We'll be right back after these words. Thank you, Rebecca.
If you like this podcast and what we're doing here, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming interesting history podcasts here at Addressing Gettysburg. It really helps the channel, and it's completely free. That's the best thing. It's completely free. Please help us make our goal of 25,000 subscribers by Memorial Day. Thank you very much.
Here's what's coming to our Patreon channel in 2025.
So, he wouldn't say, like, what
this
like,
is part of the myth making, right?
Right.
Right. He's also not called the Grey Ghost during the war.
Is that true?
I can't find any evidence that anyone used that term. I think it comes about in the 20th century, and we really see it take off with the TV show in the 20th century. But I can find no newspaper reference or book reference from the 19th century calling him the Grey Ghost.
Amazing. It's popular culture and what it does.
Isn't it weird
right?
what it does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, but I mean, what a great name though.
It is. Yeah.
So, okay, but now, so this, he gets in the papers.
Okay.
He gets promoted because of this. What?
And Stuart issues a statement that he wants to be read to every regiment in the Army of Northern Virginia Cavalry that lauds the daring and audacity of
because he doesn't just get the general, he gets horses and other things.
He gets horses. He captures about 30 men, their horses. Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah,
for
not bad.
9 guys or 10 guys,
and it's more than 9 at this point. It's about 20 because he's had men. But right, right.
You're getting into a general's bedroom.
Right.
Like, that's pretty good.
Somebody asked me, he said, okay, how does this pay compare to the civilian world?
That was okay, good. Yes.
You're going to ask how
that was given.
If I'm a private in the Union Army, what could I make, as a laborer or a farmhand? And those are the 2 really most common occupations. He's laborer or farmland. Okay, if I stay a civilian. And fortunately, if it takes a little bit of digging, but you can find it, because in the 1860 census, they frequently will list, okay, this is what occupations are, this is how much the guy's being paid. And it varies widely from state to state. It varies considerably north versus south, logically enough, because you have, of course, the slave labor available in the south. But on average, a farmhand in 1860 is going to make $14 a month.
Okay.
So that's right in line.
So yeah, right. So you're...
And that could very well be why the Army increased their pay to $13 a month to compete.
So a little background then. we're talking about this idea that Longstreet's attack on the left, which ultimately would result in battles around the Peach Orchard, the Wheat Field, Little Round Top, Devil's Den, etc. That whole movement was meant to be executed right at dawn, according to Early, and it was supposed to be carried out by Longstreet's Corps. But as you point out, I believe Longstreet himself is there like on the evening of the 1st, and then his corps starts to trickle in throughout the night. They're delayed by Johnson's division, I believe, from Ewell's corps. So Longstreet's corps has to kind of wait while they filter onto the road and get into town. So they're a little bit delayed, so they're not going to get here in time for the first day. But they're still not up in full or even in the 2/3 that will end up launching that attack by dawn. So this claim from Early that it's supposed to happen at dawn is ridiculous. I don't know why people didn't Google it back then. But obviously there's no Google, so people have to believe it, right? Because why would this guy lie?
Right. Like 1,000%, but they're losing their way past redeeming. So
are you saying then that when people lose their faith in the government, they save their money instead of spend it? Or what causes the inflation? I mean, the
scarcity of goods versus monetary value and confidence in the government to be able to do what it does.
Okay.
If I'm not confident, if we go to thermonuclear war with Iran, which I don't think we hope we don't do, McDonald's hamburgers might go up to $20.
You don't want to miss out on all that, do you? Of course you don't. Go to patreon.com/addressinggettysburg, support the show, and learn a whole lot more.
When you're dragging ass out of bed, the hairs must up on your head. You picture the 20th Maine, and you're happy once again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fight the battle against being slow.
With what?
With Little Ground Top Bro.
Oh, before I throw in the towel on Addressing Gettysburg, I just want to tell you all that Little Ground Top is the greatest thing you'll ever have. The best thing you'll ever put in your mouth this side of the Pecos. That's a river. Listen, I'll tell you something.
What?
It's great coffee. It's a great pick-me-up in the morning. It's a great pick-me-up at night before bed. You want to stay up all night? Have a cup of Little Ground Top. It is made with the finest coffee beans by Bantam Roasters, roasted right here in Gettysburg, ladies and gentlemen. You come in on the right day, you go to Bantam Roasters, you see smoke coming out of the smokestack over there, and you smell roasting coffee, because that's what's happening. The coffee is roasting, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic, and it's phantasmagoric. All you have to do is go to 82 Steinway Avenue, right across from the Dobbin House, when you come to Gettysburg. Or if you can't come to Gettysburg, or you don't want to wait until you do, then be smart like everybody else and go to addressinggettysburg.com/cafe. That's CAFE. You're going to love it. And if you don't, well, we're going to have words, you and I.
What's wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying. What is wrong with you? Words will be had, okay? Leave it to me to have the words, okay?
If this show has done anything for you in a positive or negative way, would you like
Negative.
to subscribe and share?
Definitely negative.
But someone else might like it. Welcome back
Well, are we still frozen? Are we still frozen? I don't know, because we haven't gotten up to this point yet, right? Let's see. Well, whatever. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, there we are. Oh, we're not frozen. There we go. Good. All I had to do was unplug the switcher and plug it back in. So there you go. That really could have probably saved us many times before. I am done. Okay. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, today's a very special day. Okay. Why is it special? Well, there's a little lady in the back there, and her name is Amira. And she, the other day, turned 14 years old.
What?
What? Didn't you? How old? You turned 12 years old. Isn't that right?
No.
23?
You turned 23?
No.
Well, okay, then I'm completely lost. How old did you turn, Amira?
8 years old.
8 years old, which means that just a few days ago, you were 7. How does it feel? Does it feel any different being 8 when you were 7 just a few days ago?
No.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't start feeling different until you hit 40. Then every half year is noticeable.
At 38, I'm feeling it every year.
All right. 35 is when you start to feel things.
Wow.
All right, Amira, come on in here. We want to talk to you on your birthday because we've got just come on in. We've got some things to discuss with you. And I'm going to turn the camera here so that we can get
Eric and Amira are on their way.
Oh, they're on their way in. All right. Okay. So there. Let's just do this. So go to camera 3 there, Court, if you don't mind.
Please tell them I love them.
On this, the last episode of Addressing Gettysburg ever. There we go. Okay. Here we go. No, it's pretty close to true. Now go to camera 2, please. All right. There we go. We'll just make room there. Okay. Good. So, ladies. Welcome to Addressing Gettysburg. Amira, now we have to talk about something very important here, though. Okay, what happened to your arm?
I fell off my bike and I hurt my arm.
You fell off your bike. Where were you riding your bike?
The rec park.
And how did you fall off your bike?
My handlebars got loose on my bike.
Ooh, that's not good. So you had no control over the bike.
No, I did.
And you wobbled around, and then you went, woo. Did you crash into a fence or a tree, a bench, a pavilion, fall on the pavement, on the grass? Which happened? What happened there?
I fell on the pavement.
And do you have some scratches on your arms? Is that what I'm seeing too?
Yeah.
Yeah, some scratches and bruises there. That's fun. That's fun. Now, you didn't break your arm, though. So Court texted me and he said, Amira broke her arm, but she's not missing the show for nothing. So I was like, okay, good. Great to hear. At least we could sign her cast, but you don't have a cast on. Just a splint, right?
We could sign her arm.
We could sign your arm, but that's not the same, right? All right. Now, I want you to put on Bethany's headphones for a moment there because there's a very special someone who has a song that he recorded for you for your birthday. This is a huge celebrity on the show. A lot of people love him. Let's oh no, sorry. That was that's not what it was. Hold on now. Let me find it. It is, what is it called? Oh, here, it's in here. It's Happy Birthday. But it's a very special one. Happy birthday, Amira. Here we go. Ready?
Hi, this is Wendell Clarkson, and I'd like to sing Happy Birthday to a special little someone who broke her arm today. At birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amira. Happy birthday to you. How did you break your arm? How did you break your arm? You must be more careful or we'll send you to a farm. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Amira. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy B-Day. It's the day you were born. Yes, the day you were born. Don't be upset or you'll be forlorn. Happy birthday, Amira. I hope your arm feels better.
Wow. Wendell Clarkson all the way from Sioux City. And he sent that in for you. What does that feel like to have someone of that stature sing happy birthday to you? Into the microphone, please. Do your thinking into the microphone.
Weird.
Weird. But that about sums up Wendell Clarkson. Absolutely. All right, Amira, we have here something, a cake that you picked out, right? It's a fruit tart. Is that what it is? Berry tart? Okay, I have never had it, so I'm just saying that so the kid feels good, okay? Jeez. Okay, so let's get the candle lit and...
It doesn't work. Fire.
Oh, see?
Doesn't work.
Always carry a lighter. Always carry a lighter. Here you go. There you go. Got a lighter for you there. There you go. And we're going to light it up. Very nice. Very nice. And... oh, my God. Oh, that would have been something else.
I got it right on camera.
Oh, that was great.
Right on.
All right, lower it down a little bit there, and then Amira, come that way a little bit there, so we can get you in the shot. Okay, now go ahead, blow it out. Make a wish. Oh Lord. Okay, good. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what did you wish for? Oh, you're not supposed to. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was okay.
Wishes this was over.
I know. So, Amira, like this was your big dream. You come on an international show. People all over the world watching. We have an elf in Australia watching right now. What do you think of that? Maybe, yeah.
Santa might be watching.
Yeah. You never know who's going to watch. So what do you like to do? You love Major, right? So come up to the microphone and talk here. Now you got to actually speak, right? You can't just gesture. You got to speak. So tell me, what do you like? You like animals? You want to be a vet when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like a veterinarian and be a chef.
A veterinarian and a chef. Interesting. What kind of food do you like to cook?
Dog treats.
Oh, I thought you were going to say dog. I was like,
frown on that as a veterinarian.
I was like, well, if you're a vet, you got a supply right there. It's like, don't worry, we'll take care of it. After you have to put the doggy down.
Dog treats, huh?
Yeah. So you want to be a veterinary chef.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. And you're going to work on formulas for dog and cat food and stuff.
Yeah.
How many pets do you have?
3.
3.
Really?
Name them.
Fifi, Marty, and George.
And Fifi is a poodle?
No.
What is Fifi?
She's a mixed breed.
Oh, okay. I met Fifi last night. She growled at me. She didn't seem to like me.
No,
she warmed up to me in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's a cute dog. And then your cat's names are Marty and George. Where'd you get those names?
From Back to the Future.
Oh, the McFlys. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Very nice. And is that it? You just have 2 cats and 1 dog?
Yes.
Very good. All right. Now, what did you get for your birthday? Anything good? Closer to the microphone, please.
She got a new bike.
And did Court put your bike together? Sabotaged you with the loose handlebars?
My mom did.
Oh. Oh. Did you say, Mom, what gives?
No.
Oh.
She will now.
You will now because I put that idea in your head. I'm sure she feels bad. Be nice to her. Don't hold it against her.
Yeah, mamas don't like it when their kids are.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Okay, so you got a bike for your birthday. What else? Anything else? It's called dead air, so I have to hum until you answer.
A certain thing in Baltimore.
Oh, you went to the aquarium?
No.
Oh,
it's an upcoming thing. What is it?
You're going.
June?
You're going
I got 3 concert tickets to the Driver Era.
to the what?
The Driver Era.
They're a band, and Amira loves them, and I've listened too, and I have to say they're pretty good.
Is it like Raffi or?
It's do you know the Disney show Austin and Ally?
I've heard of it.
Yes.
Austin from the show has a band. He's all grown up now.
Oh, that's the kid that played Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
He has a band?
Know about that.
Well, we don't have to go any further on that. It's just a point of reference. He has a band.
And they're pretty good.
What's it called?
Miri?
The Driver Era.
The Driver Era. All right. Well, listen. You have fun with that. I hope you enjoy your cake because you picked it, and I'd love to try a piece if you don't mind. Mm-hmm. I like that, by the way. I like that it was a healthier option that you chose there with the fruit and all that stuff. What's under the fruit?
I think it's like yogurt or fruit dip.
Yogurt or fruit dip?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. Go cut me a piece and bring it in here, please. Please. I said please.
Say no.
All right. Have Debbie cut me a piece and bring it in here, please.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. It's your birthday. Oh, Debbie popped right up. I was just kidding, Debbie. But thank you, Debbie. Amira, happy birthday. I hope all your dreams come true in year 9 or year 8, right? Yeah, 8. And year 9 is going to be even better. Okay. All right. And no more riding bikes that,
that spontaneously fall apart.
Take it to a bike shop to be put together. Never put together something at home. Okay. Because this is what happens. No matter who does it.
Look at Erica trying to hide from the camera.
Oh, Erica, I hope she doesn't think I'm making her feel bad because I'm just having fun. All right. Thank you, Amira. Yeah, give her back her headphones. She gets very upset without her headphones. Yes. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, this is Wendell Clarkson. And
okay. All right. So, ladies, we did the happy birthday there. Wendell Clarkson did it. We hit 20,000 subs on YouTube. So thank you for that, everybody. Woo! Just in time for my retirement. And I got this email. Dave forwarded me an email that came in. And, forgive me, but whenever I see an email from a name I can't pronounce, I think it's, spam or not spam, but like some kind of scam.
Yeah.
And this is that. But it has a listing of the top, let's see here. Okay, so it's the 5 best, what is this? 5 best Battle of Gettysburg podcasts.
Hey.
Now, I only know of 2.
I was going to say.
So I don't know where these other 5 come from, but let's start with number 5. And it's Gettysburg Scene by Scene by my friend Chris Conforti and I guess his buddy Gerald Murray. The Battle of Gettysburg podcast, number 4, by, of course, our buddies Jim Hessler and Eric Lindblad. Lindblade, I think is how you pronounce it back in the old country. No, Lindblade, of course. 3 is Excuse Me History. Don't know that one, but season 2 is a narrative about the Gettysburg campaign. Tales from the Deadlands. Ooh, everything changed. Let's see. The year is 1879, but the history is not our own. Everything changed on July 3rd, 1863 during the Battle of Gettysburg. The dead rose up, the shadows darkened, and a reckoning had and then it's cut off. And oh, you're looking. Okay. Finally, number 1 there, ladies and gentlemen, addressing Gettysburg. Okay. All right, now, that's interesting. 5 best Battle of Gettysburg podcasts. Then they also have the top 10 Gettysburg podcasts, like from the town of Gettysburg.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a lot of them. Now, they want you to, of course, pay for 10 through 100. Who cares about that? But so number 9 is the Intersection podcast, which is Intersection Church. Number 8, the Battle of Gettysburg podcast. Number 7, Excuse Me History. Number 6, Live by Design podcast. Number 5, Gettysburg Foursquare Church. Number 4, Destination Gettysburg. Number 3, Dominion Life Gettysburg. A lot of churches have podcasts. I didn't know that.
That's a thing.
Number 2, Freedom Valley Church podcast. And number 1, drum roll please, and it's Addressing Gettysburg. There you go. There you go. Now, I don't know if that's real. I don't think it's real because I think they're trying to sell something. But I thought it was interesting. And it makes sense to me, of course. So
it's not a lie if you believe it.
I've heard tell.
I guess you are correct there.
The George Costanza defense.
There is no shame in being number 5, Grant, but I'm number 1. So there you go. Give us a call if you want to talk about something, anything. 717-420-1978. We got that out of the way. We got that out of the way. We got that out of the way. That leaves only one thing, and you're going to love it.
And now, all the news that's fit to print and a good deal that's not. Here's AG Today's lead anchor, Bethany Yingling, with current events and sidewalk conditions.
Man found with live turtle concealed in his pants by TSA at the New Jersey airport.
Adams County Arts Council seeks submissions for juried art exhibit.
No.
3 popular Gettysburg Christmas events moved to the same day. Oh.
Local man goes on skimming spree in Gettysburg. All this and more in today's news. You gotta read those.
Well, let's talk about big balls.
Just cold open.
I wasn't here, but that was funny.
My camera is not focused on it. I require constant validation of my.
All right, there you go. What's you got in the news there, ladies?
Out of Newark, New Jersey.
Bulls. Big bulls.
A Pennsylvania man who was going through security, Pennsylvania, going through security at a New Jersey airport was found to have a live turtle concealed in his pants, according to the Federal Transportation Security Administration.
Wow. Well, let's talk about big bulls then.
The turtle was detected Friday after a body scanner alarm went off.
Can you imagine what that looked like on the body scanner?
At Newark Liberty International Airport, a TSA officer then conducted a pat-down on the East Stroudsburg man.
Hey.
And determined that there was something concealed in the groin area of his
Shocking.
pants.
First of all, why are you putting that down in
rattlesnake?
that particular area?
When questioned further, the man reached into his pants and pulled the turtle out.
Oh, come on.
Which was about 5 inches. This is getting X-rated now. Long and wrapped in a small blue towel.
I'm from Clarion. This man is not from Clarion.
He said it was a red ear slider turtle, a species that is popular as a pet. The man, whose name was not released, sadly, was escorted from the checkpoint area by Port Authority police and ended up missing his flight. The turtle was confiscated, and it's not clear if the turtle was the man's pet or why he had it in his pants.
Oh my gosh, it is a chicken. Is it in Clarion? So...
Hey.
We will never know when you're actually saying something and when you're not.
Here's the thing. Cindy told me the other day that she can tell when after I say something that you're going to put it on the board.
What?
She just sits in the back going, that's going on the board.
Oh, yeah. There's certain things. If I remember to go looking through, or I have the time to go looking through your track, yeah for sure.
I don't mean to. You know that, right? Like,
What?
It's very innocently done.
We've got you guys playing over here at Urgent Care.
It goes on for like
I know.
a 3 count there.
I don't know why Dr. Foos hasn't texted yet. Oh.
Excuse me.
All right, go ahead. What else you got there, ladies?
Artists are invited to submit their work for the Adams County Arts Council's 21st annual I can't say that word. Juried art exhibition.
My name is John Dacre.
Which is set to take place on June 14th
Flag Day
through the 28th of this year at the Wolf House on the at the seminary campus.
Okay.
The submission deadline is Friday, March 28th, and artists over the age of 18 are eligible to participate. This year's juror is Ann Tarantino, an independent artist from State College with an MFA in painting from the
MFA?
MFA. And
She's got an
painting from Pennsylvania State University and a BA in Visual Arts and American Civilization from Brown University. You can submit up to 3 pieces for consideration. So if you feel like you got the chops to win an award at a juried art exhibit. I can't say it.
It's not that hard.
Juried.
There's only one R though. Right?
I don't know why it won't come out of my mouth.
Jury.
If you think you got the chops to do that, you can submit up to 3 things. Remember, but the deadline is the 28th, so you got limited time.
You ever had rattlesnake?
Yeah, okay.
Entry fees are $30 for AC, Adams County Arts Council members, and $45 for non-members. And you can take it over there to the Arts Council to submit.
Good. Then you
Do it
can
and do it
your
now.
art.
It's actually pretty cool.
As a bell
Some of the girls that I work with who actually have talent in art,
really
are taking their stuff out there. So, and one of the girls I work with won 2nd place last year. So, all right, you bitches,
It's worth it. I think you should take a painting.
Yeah, why don't you take a painting out?
You
Matt?
should do that.
Burnt pole tops.
I think you should
Burnt
do that.
pole tops.
Yeah.
Burnt pole tops.
You?
Yeah, you should take a painting out.
Burnt pole tops
of yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Which one would you choose? Which one would you choose?
Do you know how many there are?
I know
Pole
there's a
tops.
good jillion of them. I moved most of them. Yeah.
There are a lot. I have a few favorites.
Oh my gosh,
actually.
it is a chicken. My thing is, so the favorite one of mine is the one that he did. I mean, if you want to take that one.
No, that's not even good.
What are you talking about? I love that
it's
painting.
not anything that you would enter into any kind of contest. It's not good.
It hangs in my dining room. That's
yes,
how much
and
I
I'm
love
glad you like it, but it proves, as I said to Cindy the other day, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
That is not true. It
Yes,
is a
it is.
very nice painting.
Not true.
Oh no, it is. It is a nice painting.
Bethany.
I could house that loaf.
Houses the loaf. She usually takes
I usually take smaller bites. Dun, dun. Oh my god, my gut hurts.
But when she cracks up, she jokes and snorts. How lucky are we to know a broad like Bethany?
All of you love me.
Oh, the late great
Dun
Colby.
dun. That was one of my finer moments, I will say.
I have one of Matt's paintings here on my phone.
People are dying in horrible ways.
What do you have on your
Pennsylvania? Dun dun.
Didn't know if
one of
that
your
was
paint-
you or he clicked something.
Wait, go ahead. What,
Just like
Corey?
I said.
I have one of your paintings on my phone.
Why?
I can show the crowd if you want.
Dun dun.
No, they don't. Okay, go ahead. This is a joke he's setting up.
No.
It's my self-portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The F is that?
That's my self-portrait.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good ones though. That
There
I
are a
really
lot of
like.
good ones.
All right. What else is in the news?
Is this
So-
cake?
Oh, that's very clever.
Today,
Oh.
thank you.
Debbie, you're the best.
Thanks, Deb.
Not
Thanks,
today.
Erica.
This week,
Thanks. Amira, go ahead.
We're
Sorry.
never gonna get through this.
No, you'll get through it someday.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh,
Okay.
this is what a chart tastes like, huh?
3 Gettysburg events are partnering to create a festive First Friday on Lincoln Square. Now, I don't know how I feel about this.
Uh-oh. Controversy.
I'm not sure how I feel
I'm
about this. And I
recusing
think-
myself because I'm on the board of Dharma.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not recusing myself. I'm going to talk about it because I'm not sure how I feel about it. And there are
Go
some
ahead.
mixed feelings in the public as well.
Uh-oh.
Which
piece?
You mean people around here don't agree on things?
Okay, so borough manager oh my gosh.
Oh boy, take a
It's
deep
a
breath.
tough day.
Take a deep breath.
Charles Gable, not Chris, Charles, announced during the borough council's monthly meeting. That was that thing we were watching the other night because it is live streamed. So we were watching that. That the Lincoln Square Christmas tree lighting and Gettysburg Tuba Carol Festival will occur on the first day of the Gettysburg Christmas Festival, which is December 5th this year.
Uh-huh.
In recent years, GARMA, so Gettysburg Area Retail Merchants Associations, lit the tree on Black Friday.
I have actually music from last year's Tuba Festival.
That's not nice.
Because Ben Jones does a very nice job.
It's a joke. I
know
use it
that.
for everything. It is called Dance of the Tuba Plum Fairies.
Oh, that's
So that's
funny.
why I had to do it.
Tuba Plum Fairies.
No, they're actually very good.
Yeah, they are.
Which I don't know how you play a brass instrument in the cold.
I've
lips-
often
The same
thought
way
about
you play
that.
it in the heat.
No, it's got to be worse in the cold because it's cold. It's metal.
Well, sure, it's worse.
But
you still play it the same way.
Oh,
This
I
is
got it.
really good. Like if
All
there's
right,
extra,
so-
I'll take some.
The Gettysburg
This really is
Tuba. You know
fantastic.
what?
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't finish, so I could taste the stupid cake.
I'll taste it for you.
No, you will not. You can't have it.
All right, go ahead. You want me to read it while you eat?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
You sure?
The Gettysburg Tuba Carol Festival, hosted by retired band teacher Ben Jones,
Who we've had on the show.
has been held the second Friday of December. The need for enhanced security in light of events that have occurred across the nation prompted the 3 events to move to one night, Gable said.
What events have occurred across the nation?
No clue. I mean,
People driving cars into other people.
The Civil War. For one.
I mean, yeah.
For one.
We should have thought of that.
Okay, yeah.
So then, of course, you know,
In light
Jill,
of the Civil War.
Jill Sellers, she was interviewed. She said each event will continue to be managed by their respective organizations. So it's not going to be taken over by the Main Street Gettysburg for the Christmas Festival as part of it. But the collaboration has been several years in the making, she said. And she said it's something that's super exciting, which for some it may be.
Today was sad.
No, but so, okay.
9/11.
What is the...
I mean,
Right,
lots.
in light of 9/11,
Yeah.
the tubas will be done on the same day as...
And the tree lighting and the first day of the Christmas tree festival.
Okay,
So
what
it
is the
used to be-
controversy, though, to the people, the Volk?
Well, because it affects anybody who's really looking at tourism in the area, money spent throughout the season. You're not now giving them 3 times to go out. You're giving them 1. And it's something that they were already coming to anyway. So where you would have 3, because they're coming to the Christmas festival.
Sure.
But they had 2 other dates that they would come. You know how busy it is for the Christmas tree lighting every year because we go.
It's crowded.
And
it is.
The Tuba
packed.
Festival, everybody loves that. So I just feel like putting it on one day is going to kind of change the feel of the season. You're not going to have that like spread out feeling throughout the whole Christmas season
I
to really
see.
have you in the mood. It's just one weekend, one and done.
Well, you
and
know
you're out
what?
there.
Here's the thing.
Can we do it on the 24th? And then-
I actually...
I heard you hate holidays too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
so
he's a
cool.
reasonable man.
Then neither of you have an opinion.
So much going on the board. So, okay. I'm with them here. Do it all in one day. Please stop
That's
dragging
because you hate
this
it.
season out That's all.
And the music.
And the music. Just do it all in one day. Call it Christmas, okay? And just get it all done one day.
Christmas Day.
Let's say, let's pick a date. Oh, I don't know, December 25th. You know what? I'll give you the evening of the 24th as well. I think that's what we should do. In light of things in the going on in the country, I think we should just make Christmas one day. Christmas Day, and all the events around it one day.
It's not. Oh, it's July. It's time for Halloween. It's like, you know.
No, but when it's Halloween, it's time for Christmas, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yep.
Look at how angry Cindy is.
I know why.
Because she is a Christmas freak.
I would call myself far from a Christmas freak.
She dresses up as Santa Claus.
Well, yes. I
You
do
haven't
that
been
every
to Mary
year.
Ellen's house at Christmas time.
No, she's not a Christmas freak, but
I'm not.
She doesn't like what? Why are you looking at me that way?
Or was it me?
Because you're Scrooge. You're both Scrooge. That's why. Because
We've
this
both
town,
been burned by life, right, Court?
everybody's been burned by life.
No, but ours
Not
happened on Christmas.
Yep, I was burnt, literally.
Literally burnt. He was literally burnt
by the.
Okay, on to the next. What you got, Bethany?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Man placed card skimmers on self-checkouts at 3 Walmarts around York and Adams County.
Again?
A Florida man is facing 3 charges across York and Adams counties as the result of an investigation into card skimmers placed at Walmarts in Hanover, Newberry Township, and Gettysburg.
You know what it says every time you put your card in there?
It does.
Yeah.
All 3
Nerd.
In all 3 cases, police filed charges against Marcus Kovasi.
Courvoisier?
Guess how old?
21.
20.
20.
Wow.
Can you imagine? I just don't. Of Naples, Florida.
Mordor man.
Police identified him as being from Romania.
Oh.
He is facing
What's
felony.
his name? Marcus Courvoisier?
Kovasi.
Marcus is the first name?
Mm-hmm. Is facing felony charges of knowingly possessing, selling, or delivering a device which can read and store encoded information, theft by deception, and assessing devices through counterfeit, altered, or incomplete methods.
You know, he wants that FU money.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's doing it. It's just dishonest, and that's what he wants.
So
I'll
if
never experience
you
another
were
winter in my life when I get FU money.
Really?
Yeah.
At Walmart on Wednesday, February 5th, you might want to just kind of check
That's when we went on that shopping spree
your credit card.
at Walmart. February 5th. I was not at Walmart on February 5th. Which Walmarts? Gettysburg? Did they get
Gettysburg.
Waynesboro?
Gettysburg, Hanover, and what else did I say? Newberry Township.
Newberry Township.
That's Edders. No.
Mm-mm. All right, good.
So I've had this happen, and then the guy, whoever it was, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, took my card and spent.
My name is John Dacre.
It was John Dacre.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Took
right
and spent $700
When was it?
in $25 increments on the Ohio lottery. It was a couple years ago.
Well, let's see what.
You had fraud more recently.
I have, yeah.
I hear him laughing.
It's really hard when you are trying to be somebody else when we know you're laughing.
He'd sit there giggling like a child. Grant, what's going on? How are things down under? Hey, Grant, do you guys call it up above when you're referring to us?
No, I don't really refer to you at all.
Like when you're saying to your friends you're going to go up to the United States in April, do you say I'm going up above, like we would say down under?
I'm going up north.
That's what.
Was that your Australian accent?
That's going on the board too. I'm going up north.
North.
I'm going up north.
I'm gonna flick this at you.
I'm
It's
going
gonna
up
be painful.
north. Wow.
I'm never speaking.
That was great.
Bethany
I
could house that loaf.
Houses and loaves, she usually takes
I usually take smaller bites. Oh my god, my gut hurts.
But when she cracks up, she jokes and snores. How lucky are we to know a broad like Bethany?
All of you love me.
You know, I don't like how they call you a broad. And this is Women's History Month, isn't it?
Yes.
And Irish History Month. And I don't like that. Grant, what's going on with you? You're an Australian Irishman.
Yes.
And are you, as Australian Irishmen, are you guys just as detached from what life in Ireland ever really was like as we American ones are? You know, we like to think, oh yeah, the mother country, cha-cha-cha-cha, and thatch roof huts and everything. But we don't know. We don't know.
No, I have no fascination or loyalty to Ireland in any way. Australia, always.
Right. Australia first.
Have you ever been to the United States before, or will this be your first trip?
Will this be your first trip, Grant, to the United States?
No, I went to California and Vegas when I was 16, so it wasn't really that much fun. I couldn't do anything.
Couldn't do anything.
gonna
Yeah,
say, let's
that
go
was
to
a
Vegas
waste of a
at
trip.
16,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's silly. Well, now, so you're coming to Gettysburg. Where else are you going to go this time?
About this whole thing, I have an announcement to make.
Oh, he's got an agenda. Oh God, go ahead, Grant.
I don't know if we'll be able to make it this time.
Oh,
Are you
again?
kidding?
You know what, Grant? Fine, don't come. I don't want to see you
I've
anyway.
got a good reason.
All right, better not make me feel bad. Go ahead. What's your reason?
I'm coming 2 weeks later.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
Bullshit.
I guess it's a word.
What?
Bullshit.
What was that?
Just because of a work thing, I had to reschedule. So luckily, I'm able to rearrange things. So.
Bethany has a message
But,
for you.
There's a Native American man with a tear coming down because of you.
I'm not gonna pick on Bethany today because of her lost friend. I'm not gonna pick on
Thank
Bethany.
you.
So I'm gonna be very positive.
Wow.
Even though that whole $700 story is very fishy.
It's not. It was the truth. It was me and a bunch of other people.
What was the $700 story?
They took
It's not the
$700.
weed thing.
What?
About weed.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What did I miss?
Wow.
Oh my God. I can't handle you.
What? Wait, what is the $700 story? I totally missed
She
it.
was just talking
got my
about
card.
getting her card skimmed.
Oh, they stole $700 from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$700 in
Oh.
$25 increments and spent it on the
What would you
Ohio
say
lottery.
if you met the person face to face?
I just hate you, and I hate your ass face.
I thought so. I thought so.
Do you know how hard it is to have to go through every place that you've put your credit card in to pay bills and have to rejigger all that? It's really annoying.
No,
So can you
it's
please stop.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Yeah, it's got to be the worst. I don't envy you.
I think that your plea definitely helped to stop those
Yeah.
scammers from putting
Right now,
their
all the scammers
things
watching the
there.
show are
They're
like, "Hey, you know
"Oh,
what?
You know what? I feel bad
Maybe
about
we
that.
shouldn't do this anymore."
It really takes them a long time.
Hey, you know what
to
I'm going to
rejigger
do?
their
I'm going to
stuff.
get a real job. I'm going to get a real job and stop putting scanners on credit card machines.
These poor people, they have to rejigger all of their
Right.
payments.
I'm just saying it's a pain in the butt.
What would they
know,
do in
it's-
Clarion if someone was caught doing that?
String them up by the closest tree. No, I don't know what they would do. I really think that there would be. Is it in Clarion? Is it in Clarion? I think there would be rioting in the streets. The mayor was there. Tar and feathering. I'm from Clarion.
What else would there
Is
be?
it true, Bethany?
Burnt pole tops.
Is it true, Bethany, that you were the
Is it true that I'm the what?
If she's the what?
Is it true that you were the first person from Clarion to go to college?
That would be funny if there wasn't a college in Clarion. More people are dying in horrible ways in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. All of you love me. Yeah, there's a college in Clarion.
Is it a real college?
Yeah, it's called Clarion University. Oh, it's not anymore. It's called Western
I thought it was
Pennsylvania.
created with that name.
I thought it was called Clown College.
Is it in Clarion? We're so ridiculously original. It was Clarion University in Clarion Township, in Clarion Borough, in Clarion County, next to the Clarion River.
Jeez.
Inside the Clarion
What should
Inn.
we call it?
Yeah.
I feel like
Giving
we
their
should call
clarion
it
call.
Joe's College.
Yeah. Anybody have an idea for a name for this school?
It's now called Western Penn something
So, Matt.
or other.
Yes, Grantley.
So now that you've got the 20,000 followers and you've got some sort of notoriety and fame, isn't it great that you've now finally made your own headlines in the news on your own show? Isn't that a pretty good thing?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, the Jersey man with the turtle in his
Well,
pants?
the whole New Jersey.
Yeah. You know, I saw that when I printed out your articles. I saw that and I go, oh, Grant's going to love this.
Are you telling me, Matt?
Yes, Grant.
Matt, you're telling me that you've never stuffed a live animal down your pants? Is that true?
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Grant, we don't share personal information.
That's not a
getting
denial.
to be goddamn ridiculous.
I did it. Did you hear me?
I know you're a big
I
Richard
did
Gere
it.
fan, so.
Grant, listen, you're actually coming 2 weeks later. So is that pushing it into May now, or I forget when you were coming because you never gave me an actual date.
I have no idea. I'm still coming the same original date. I was just screwing with you.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
There's a
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Bethany.
Finally. I can't handle this.
Finally.
Oh my
Back and
God.
forth.
Going on the board.
Oh my God, it is. Oh my Lord, Bethany.
Bethany!
I can house that loaf.
Houses a loaf, she usually takes
I usually take smaller bites.
Dun, dun.
Oh my God, my gut hurts.
But when she cracks up, she chokes and snores. How lucky are we to know a broad like Bethany?
All of you love me. I'm so glad you get such entertainment out of that.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Beth, not Beth. Grant,
finally
you got
got
Beth
to him, Matt.
Yeah, no,
We finally got to it.
we finally did it. Our plan worked.
To get me to swear?
To get her to swear, yeah. High five, Grant.
That's my only talent. That's my only talent is being so annoying that it finally pushes someone to that.
It is true.
So great.
Grant sent me a message the other day, and he said, I was listening back to the Council of War, and you're right. I am very annoying, right? It's something like that, right, Grant?
It was very cringy to hear it all back. Yes.
You know,
I don't usually listen to it all back, and that was bad.
Because he had his microphone open the whole time. So you hear him laughing. You hear him, and it's like it was as if he and I were having a conversation and there weren't 39 other people in the room. And so, like,
Matt,
yeah.
and then Matt, and there's no way you're that funny. I mean, what I was laughing at, I don't get it. You're not that funny.
I don't know. That's the thing. Is like I'm in the middle of talking about something serious that I'm taking seriously, and then I hear Grant laughing, and I was like, "This mother effer! Like he's not taking me seriously. He thinks I'm doing a shtick here, but I'm not, Grant. I'm not. I'm seriously quitting at the end of the year."
I also commend
that
you on how
loaf?
smoothly the show has run today.
Well, you know what they say, Grant. When the universe is telling you to quit, it's pretty obvious. So that's what we're going to do.
Oh,
if we're quitting,
just need a new host. I think that'd be good.
Whoa.
You know what I'm going to do?
That's
I'm going
not
to
nice to talk to me about me like that when I'm sitting right
I'm
here.
going to let Court or you or anybody host the next show, I'll run it in the back. And then you who would you like to be your co-host?
Ooh,
How
I don't
refreshing.
know. I'm kind of
Bruce Springsteen.
We'll get
in
the
love
boss.
with Mike Lentz.
You want Lentz to be?
Yeah, I think Mike.
Now there's a host.
There is a host there.
I think Mike Lentz would be fun.
He's got some, he's got some chops. That kid, I'll tell you that much. For example,
Chick-fil-A corporate is very protective of their taste profile.
Okay, or this.
And you're going diarrhea. What is that? I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA.
All right. Anything else, Grant? So we can
And
go.
the thing about Mike,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yes. Go
The
ahead.
thing about Mike is that
Mark.
he's so knowledgeable.
Yes.
He's so knowledgeable, likable, all that kind of thing. He told me himself he was, so he's pretty good.
An old Don Rickles routine there. That's good. I like that. Hey, Grant, I'm looking for.
You mentioned court, and I think we have to
What
all
is court?
admit.
Court. Court. You mentioned
Listen up,
court.
old man. Get your ears checked.
I should probably.
Get your ears checked, old fella.
I should, little squirt. Go ahead.
Bullshit.
Tell me about
But,
court.
Court. No, but I think he's been a great addition to the show. I think we could say we had a disagreement on the value of having Veronica on the show. I thought she was great, and you didn't.
Shut up. Shut up.
Big balls. But I think in this case, I agree. Colby, who the hell cares? I mean, he Court's so much better. I agree.
Oh, Colby's watching tonight, and he texted me earlier, and he said, "I really miss it. I think I made a mistake. I should have stayed with you and not Taylor." And I said, "I agree. You should."
Didn't you fire him?
What?
Yes. Didn't you fire him?
I would never.
Third Battalion, 3rd Marine Infantry Regiment, 3-3.
There he is. What's your point? Can we go?
Grant, you're my favorite, and I love you.
Yeah.
I know, Court. I get it, mate. I agree.
Third Battalion. Matt had his muck boots on. He was a Mordor man. You know, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. Can we, Grant? I gotta go, Grant. Enough with your talk. What are you saying?
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to drag it out as long as I can.
All right. What do you got now, ladies?
Have you heard from Colby and Taylor?
Yeah, actually, he called me yesterday and I haven't returned his call yet, but I will.
They doing okay?
I don't know.
Can you
Colby,
find out?
I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I hope he is too.
Yes. I hope you miss us. And I hope you do regret leaving us.
That's
high and dry. No, I'm just teasing. I hope they are enjoying themselves. Brah. Let's hit the gym. All right, go ahead. Come on.
Whose turn? It's mine. Okay. A Swiss politician was fined for buying pink water pistols online because apparently the toys violated the country's weapons laws.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. A member of the local council ordered the water pistols in August through ultra low cost online retailer. Now, Temu or Temu? Temu. Is that what they said on the one commercial?
Everywhere I've heard it is Temu.
Well, it was last year during the Super Bowl, I think. And it was like all they did was come on and say their name. Now, I didn't hear the commercial clearly because it didn't work on me.
Yeah.
But because everybody says it wrong. So they came on and said what it is. So that to me means it's Temu because everybody says Temu.
Who
Everybody
cares?
says Temu. It's like Adidas.
I hear them saying it. What is it?
Yeah, back here.
What do they say back there?
Or are they arguing about it?
Shout it out.
It is Temu. Okay.
Tamu.
So,
Yeah, we've got a pronunciation thing
Temu.
here from Goop.
So they, he ordered from them for his godchildren as a gift, and prosecutors ordered him to pay a fine totaling in American dollars $7,390 for a violation of weapons law, arguing that it applied even though the pistols were imitations because they could be confused for real firearms due to their appearance despite the pink color.
Well, they do make pink firearms now.
Yeah, well.
Which I think is stupid because now people can't tell if it's a toy or, you know, I don't, ladies, let's poll the ladies. If you get into guns, do you have to have a gun that's like neon colored or something? Or does it just matter that you have a gun? Right? Like you don't need a pink gun. No. Right? It's insulting.
What? Yeah, Erica had a turquoise gun.
Erica had a turquoise gun. But Erica, if they didn't make a turquoise gun, life would go on, right? What?
Say that again.
I said if they didn't make a turquoise gun, your life would go on. You would get a gun and
Barely, but yeah, we could make it.
Okay. My point is that like it's just silly that real guns are colored because now you got toy guns and it's just confusing. And I'm sorry, but just because people are stupid doesn't mean you should make a law. Actually, that's exactly why you make a law. All right, let's see. Let's do something really quick here, okay, guys? Really quick.
Oh, are you calling him? Oh.
We're gonna see.
What if he doesn't answer?
Probably won't.
No.
It's probably getting prepared for the academy, police academy. Him and Tackleberry, and Mahoney, and the guy that makes the sound effects with his mouth.
Nope, he's not going to answer.
Hey, this is Colby.
No.
We should have
left a message.
Oh.
Oh, you can't call him.
Well,
again.
no, that's just obnoxious. All right, go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay, great.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Well,
There's
I'm
not
just going to
much going
do.
on.
I ain't ate since breakfast. I'm sorry. I'm rushing along, and that tart really.
It's very early. I'm going to do a quick update on.
No, go ahead. Just making faces for the camera.
So, who remembers the whale swallowing the kayaker story?
I remember.
Yeah. So, did a whale swallow a kayaker? Experts reveal the truth behind the viral video. Spoiler alert: they can't swallow a human being.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So they ended up interviewing the kid after all, the one who was swallowed, right?
Right.
CNN
Dane or whatever.
CNN reported that his dad had started recording when he saw pretty waves that seemed exciting, is what he said. And then it turned out to be much more beneath the surface. It is a circus. The younger one, the son, he felt a strong force that hit him from behind, lifting him up. When I turned around, I felt a slimy texture on my face. He said, I could see colors like dark blue and white approaching me from behind, closing around me and pulling me under. Two researchers told NPR that the most likely explanation is that he happened to be in the way of a feeding whale, because one that's hungry for small fish, they just
fly
open
through
up.
the air with their fly through the air.
I don't think they fly.
They swim through the water with their mouths open and they catch everything.
Said, my guess is the whale was just as surprised as the kayaker. But they said whales can't swallow humans. Experts say that it's not possible for a whale to swallow something as large as a person because while their mouths are massive, as wide as 10 feet, their throats are much smaller, roughly the size of a human fist.
So wait a second.
So it was in their mouth.
Jonah wasn't swallowed by a whale.
Swallowed by a whale.
He just lived in his mouth.
Lived in his mouth.
He just lived in his mouth.
Did anybody else watch Finding Nemo? Of course that's what happened. He's in his mouth. There's water in there. He's swimming back and forth. It's a thing. I saw the movie.
That's it. That's it. But there are a couple of events.
Okay, before we get to that, let's do this here real quick.
Yes, Mr. Calorie, this is Kathy Hoffman calling. I was just wondering if you were still doing your morning and afternoon drives on the YouTube channel. I haven't seen any for a couple days. Just answering a question, so I'll be watching your show on Thursday. Okay, thank you, Mr. Calorie. You have a good day.
I love
Bye-bye.
how she calls you Mr. Calorie.
Thank you. I know. That was on the 10th she sent that. Thank you, Kathy. No, I haven't been doing them lately. A couple of reasons. I had the flu for about 5 days, so I didn't really do much. And then I couldn't
complained
talk.
about it the whole time.
Yes. And then I couldn't talk for another 3 or 4. So I didn't do that. And also, I have just been completely, utterly drained and not particularly pleasant, to be honest with you. And so if I have to carry the conversation myself, I would just start railing against everything that annoys me in life. And who wants to hear that? I do it here as a shtick, but because there's other people here to play off of. But, when I do it in the car, then it's real. And nobody wants to hear that. And I just wasn't really feeling very talkative, to be honest with you. I'm kind of in the winter funk, and I'm not feeling, what's the word, jovial or personable or anything like that. But we've sprung ahead on the clock. The weather seems to be warming up. And it doesn't do a goddamn thing. So I think I have some bigger problems at hand here. Yes.
I was thinking about this. We should do a drive together one day.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've actually been thinking of that, is bringing somebody in there in the passenger seat. We just shoot the scheisse and let everybody look at what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go with you.
Okay. We could do that.
All right.
When do you have time to do that? Never.
Well, see, here's the thing. If we planned it ahead.
I never plan them. That's the thing. It's
no,
impromptu.
but like if we planned a day to go
and do,
because I have 240 hours of PTO that I have to use.
Really? I think Debbie's crocheting again back there. That's another one now. I have 2 zippers. Did you hear it? That wasn't the board. That's the board. But that was Debbie's bag. All right, go ahead. Events, please.
Yeah,
you going first?
Debbie doesn't have a bag back here.
Sure. So,
who zipped? Was that your fly cord? What?
I think Erica shifted in the chair.
No, that was a zipper.
It was definitely a zipper.
That sounded like this. Except less violent and horrifying.
That was crazy that day. I thought we had a loose rabbit animal in the back.
We had fun with it, though. We had fun with it. Okay, go ahead. The events.
The wheels are off.
So a little Irish too. A little Irish too.
A little.
At 30 York Street in Gettysburg is holding a St. Patty's Day scavenger hunt. It is March 15th to 17th. So when is that?
That's 2 days from now.
2 days from now.
So that would be
it's this
Saturday.
Celebrate St. Patty's Day weekend with a scavenger hunt around downtown Gettysburg. Win prizes donated by local businesses. March 15th to 17th. Pick up your information packet at A Little Irish
Well,
in Gettysburg at 30 York Street. To start the scavenger hunt, clues will take you around downtown Gettysburg searching for the answers. You can start the scavenger hunt at any time, but a variety of prizes will be awarded first come, first served.
That's fun.
beautiful.
That is fun.
Beautiful. Is what is it, a corned beef scavenger hunt? I would love a corned beef scavenger hunt where you get to go around looking for corned beef and then you get to eat it.
Until you die of botulism. Okay. The Gettysburg Heritage Center has its reenactor recruitment day on Saturday, March 15th from 12 to 4 p.m. There are over 20 different reenactment groups covering eras from the Revolutionary War to World War II. Attendees have the chance to find a historical period that aligns with their interests. Representatives from each group will be present to engage in discussions about the portrayals, member expectations, uniform and weapon requirements, and any additional details that may help potential recruits make informed decisions about their participation. I think that's pretty cool. And that'll be at...
It's for the Army?
No, it's for reenactors.
Oh, reenactors.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah, the...
Same thing.
Yeah, they do this every year, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
this will be the first year I'd actually be able to go.
Are you going to join?
I'm not going to join anything because I don't have time or money or anything.
The
like
desire
that.
to do it.
It's not that I don't have a desire. I am not. I don't have
Full
the
of
brains.
desire for doing it.
I don't have the brain cells to put towards things anymore. Like I'm done.
I hear you. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm tapped.
Yeah. No, I know.
I think you do a great Spanish-American War impression.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to go out
You
of
could be
date
Teddy
order.
Roosevelt.
Do you have anything else this weekend?
1 moment. I don't
Woke
think
up
so.
this morning
Nothing.
feeling fine.
No, we're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Psycho.
on Saturday, March 29th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the next Gettysburg Reptile Expo. They do have these 3 times a year. Not sure if anybody's familiar, but if you love reptiles and exotic animals of all kinds, then, or are you looking for your next reptile pet, investment reptile, or maybe just looking for supplies or feeders for your existing pet, then it's all under one roof. They have, I forget how many exhibits they have, but I want to say it's over 200.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's at All Star, which is at 2638 Emmitsburg Road. It's been there for years and years, so they are coming back on the 29th. It is only $10 for admission. Guests 6 and under are free, and then doors again 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So
yeah, and they have
that
stuff
out.
for kids. They have a little kids
It's very
event
popular.
area.
There are a few thousand people who go through there, which I mean, I hadn't heard about it, except they do have a billboard that is kind of long-standing along 15. So it's been there forever.
Here's the thing that I loved about that. Although Ezra was maybe a little too young for it, he didn't quite see that. Wasn't as interested in it as I thought he was going to be. But what made it cool was Mark, who is not that kind of person. You know, he's no pets, whatever. He was like all about it. He went to every table and was like, look at this thing. Oh my God, I've never seen this before. So even the nerds in your life will enjoy it.
Yeah.
I feel like Lucas would like it.
Who's Lucas? Oh, your nephew.
My nephew.
Yeah.
How old's Lucas?
Well, he's, 8.
Oh, yeah, perfect age.
Yeah.
Age. Lots of kids that age.
Sure.
I think they're 8.
They love things. Somebody says, what's in the bottle, Matt? Water, unfortunately. Marie, she makes an angry face. 6Q stand-in host. Matthew Gillespie says like that. Maybe we'll do that one day. We'll do where everybody's in a different role. I'll run the cameras and everything, and then everybody else can do all the other things. That might be fun.
I
Matthew,
call being cute like Cindy and then looking like I'm put together. So I can't do it.
You look very nice today.
Nah.
Did you go to a wedding or something?
What are you talking about? What do you mean I went to a wedding?
I saw you look dressed up.
I went to work.
Well, that's a little too nice for work. Matthew Gillespie says, I like your drive videos as well. Thank you. Marie says, when is that any different, Matt? No, I'm really sour and surly lately, so that's why I haven't done it. And you're making corned beef and cabbage this weekend. I love corned beef and cabbage. I do. Actually, hold the cabbage. Just give me corned beef. Give me a whole brisket to myself, and I'll just eat it like that.
You know, last week you guys had whatchadoodles, and I didn't get a single one, and now I'm jonesing.
Whatchadoodles.
Mozzarella sticks.
Hey, now, hold on here. Hold on. Here's a special thing. English American says, too bad Bethany is married. I would definitely like to make some history with her in Gettysburg.
You're full of shit.
No, it says it.
No, you're kidding.
No, it says it. Yeah.
Who
It
changed
does
their
not.
name to
726.
that? Who is that?
It's English American.
Yeah, who's?
It's Grant.
It's got to be.
No, I've seen it before. Oh, it could be Grant. Who knows? I doubt it, though. I think English American, he wants to take you away from Mark. Let's be honest.
Well,
See,
I'll let
you
Mark
are
know.
looking fancy today.
I'll let Mark know.
You're looking fancy today.
But Don Dingle asked him a good question. I guess he's screening him for you. He says, can you bring a turtle in your pants?
We do match today. We talked about that earlier, Marie. See, we call each other earlier in the day. And we were like, I'm wearing green. I'm feeling the green vibe.
It's almost St. Patrick's Day. It's time to wear the green.
It is St. Pat. Oh, that's right. You are wearing green.
And it's funny because this
We
is literally my
are.
only green shirt. So now what am I going to do on Monday?
You'll have to
That
wash
was-
it.
And
That
wear it
was
again.
not out.
No, it was not.
Because guess what?
It's
This
your
is my
only two green shirt.
Yeah.
We'll wear black. We were so close to it. Let's wear black.
In the heart of America.
All black.
Stolen from Africa.
What is
Brought
this?
to America. She was fighting on your rival.
It's somebody Irish. St. Patrick's
South
Day.
Park.
Oh.
You have other
It's Bob
events?
Marley.
No,
That's
go
not
ahead,
Irish.
because-
Well, I thought you were being
All right.
funny.
What else we got?
Food.
Okay, we're done.
Really?
Have a nice day.
I'm going to be homeschooled and
Thanks
leave all
for
the pain and
joining.
suffering
You've
of
gone-
public school behind.
You've gone off the rails, so
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah, I've had it. I'm retired. That's all.
would you stop?
I am.
Stop it.
I am.
Stop it.
I am. I'm just you get all ready for things and then you have a technical difficulty and
Listen.
it's
Stop
just,
it.
I'm done with it.
We're gonna
I'm
get
done
back.
with it.
We're gonna get him back. We're gonna get him back.
Who?
We're gonna get him back.
Who?
Him.
You. Matt
that's
Calorie.
funny.
Veronica had a very funny joke today.
Hello, Dolly.
Aw, I haven't seen him in a while. Has anybody seen him in a while?
Yeah. A couple weeks ago I saw him and he'll be on to do an Ask a Guide end of the month.
Okay.
With Matt McClanahan, our listener, who's the grandson of Rue McClanahan from Golden Girls fame, of course. And he's coming out from Tennessee to be on the show to talk about Archer's Brigade. And we're going to have a nice time. That's what that's one of the things that we're trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, before I retire. I'm going to end the year off having changed this into something, not changed it, but adding the listeners, the audience more, because we've built a very nice community of people, and these people know their shiznit. See,
That's twice.
Bethany, you are foul-mouthed.
That
You are
is
a truck
twice.
driver today.
Honestly.
Seriously. Anyway, so we have a lot of people, we've had McNair on the show, and McNair did, Scales Brigade, right? And we've had Ben Quina on. So we're not against listeners coming on the show. If it's an Ask a Guide, of course, we have to team them up with a guide because that's the whole thing. But there
Do
you
they
are.
get to pick what guide they're going to team up with?
Sometimes if they know them, yeah. Sometimes if they, I'm sorry. Which camera are we on? Yes, sometimes. Other times we just pair them up, based on who is willing to talk on the subject or whatever. But anyway, Matt wants to come out and do Archer's Brigade, and so he's going to do that. And then Charlie's going to be the guy, and it'll be a lot of fun. We like Charlie. Matt's a good guy. Just had a baby, a little 4-month-old. What?
I don't even know who I'd want to do something like that with. Like, be on and ask it. They're so good. There's so many of them that are so good.
I'll tell you
I
what.
wouldn't know who to choose.
I liked Jim Hessler and I went and did the History Things podcast, and I liked doing. We did it about the Battle of the Little Bighorn.
Okay.
And I really had fun doing that with Jim.
Jim's fun.
We both really like the Battle of Little Bighorn.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like doing shows with Jim.
Yeah.
I think we get along well. And he, it was funny though, because it took him a while. Because, Pat, I don't know if you know Pat McGuire, or if you know this podcast I'm talking about. I don't think you do. But anyway, so Pat and his producer Parker, they're like me, kind of goofy and stuff, like to have fun and yuck it up a little bit. And so we have our own little routine or rapport, that we do.
Yeah.
And Jim, I think, thought like there was a moment in the beginning just to warm up, and then we get serious, and then he starts getting serious, and then we're like, but then by the end he loosened up a little bit. It wasn't that he was uptight. It's just that he didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because he thought, that only I was an idiot. And then he realized that I have friends who are also idiotic, and we like to joke around and have fun.
Except for me.
Except for you. You are very serious.
Very smart, very serious. Very demure. Very
demure, for sure. For sure. Monday morning this coming week, you'll get to listen to and see the sights and sounds of Gettysburg on our YouTube channel in 4K.
Ba-bong.
Or maybe it's 2K. I don't know what it is. It's a K. No, it's 2K. It's 2K. 4K, you're not going to notice anyway. But anyway, that's coming out. It's of the Mississippi Monument.
Oh, cool.
It's very nice. Very nice. We were out there last night. I edited it today, and it was going to take 4 hours to render out, and I needed the computer for the show, so I said I'll do that later. So that's that there. All right. Anything else? Anybody? No. Okay. Amira, happy birthday.
Happy
Wake
birthday.
up. Look at her.
Oh, bless her heart. Oh, bless her heart. You're so cute.
She's bored out of her mind. Oh.
You're really adorable.
Happy birthday to Amira. The
Happy
big
birthday.
08. Can't beat 08. That was a great age. It was a great age. So happy birthday to you. I hope you get, you got everything, and I hope you, did you eat the rest of your tart?
Oh, yeah, it's all gone.
Well, it was good, and it was worth, it was worth
it's
having.
now my favorite cake. That's
Yeah.
now what I want for my birthday.
Ever had
That's now
rattlesnake?
what I want for my birthday. It's now what I want.
Beth, can you make a note of that, please? Thank you.
What, rattlesnake?
Yeah.
You ever had rattlesnake?
All right, listen. It's been a nice run, ladies and gentlemen, and I thank you very much for all of your support this way. But no more live shows. That's it. We're recording them all from now on.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing them anywhere. All right. We're going to go eat. We're going to have dinner. We're going to eat.
Thank
That might be
God.
good. First thing
I
I've
think
eaten.
you need food.
I do.
You need a Snickers bar.
It really satisfies. And I haven't ate since breakfast. Catch you later.
Today's opening theme is written and performed by Colin Southfield and the Mushroom Country Band. Bumper music is arranged and performed by Billy Webster and sometimes Kevin McLeod. AG Today is produced by Matt Cowlery, Bethany Yingling, Debbie Jones, and Cindy Compton. Engineered by Colby Sumner and maybe sometimes someone else. Guest accommodations are provided by the guests themselves. We'll need a couple thousand patrons to be able to put people up in hotels. Speaking of patrons, maybe you'd like to become one. You'll find plenty of perks over there, not to mention hundreds of episodes that will help you further your Gettysburg and Civil War education. So go to patreon.com/addressinggettysburg. I'm Huevos Grande, the voice of Addressing Gettysburg. Thanks for listening.
Bonfire. Chattanooga. Kathy. So, I don't think so. I have a hard time with names sometimes. Yeah, you forgot. I'm afraid. Aldersman, Broderson.
Nice. This concludes our broadcast day.